Must get emotional when you have to say goodbye to the manager for the final time. You're in their office. It surely doesn't end up in a big argument and being kicked out the.
No, do you know
training
what?
ground.
Like my final ever time in a manager's office was in Sean Dyche's office at Burnley, and we were just about to play Arsenal in what I knew in the back of my mind was my last ever game as a professional footballer, and he sort of knew it as well, and he sort of said, you know, do you want to talk about a new contract and or do you want to do something else? And he knew that I wanted to retire, I think. And I said, I didn't as much say it. I just said, look, we'll talk about, we'll take the summer to decide, which is what I always planned to do. I didn't want to go out to a big fanfare or didn't want to do, you know, announce it or let's just sort of get it done. And the only people that knew on that day that I retired was my family, really. I said, look, I think that's me. So I took all the kids on the pitch and got a great photo of us all on the pitch after. And then I spoke to Sean Dyche on the phone and said, yeah, I'm going to retire. I want you to be the first to know, because he was the manager at the time. But those discussions were great.
But that last time in the office, you're talking about a period of time where he probably instinctively knew what you were doing, but allowing you to do it without saying
without
it.
having any influence on it whatsoever.
So in the manager's office at that point, what was it like? Was it both of you pretending a little bit?
No, it was quite emotional because he knew and I knew, but we didn't say it.
Yeah.
And it was like a hug, do you know what I mean, at the end? And it was like...
Which is not what ever happens in a manager's office.
No, of course not. You know, I would never do that. But yeah.
Did he... That's weird. I can't imagine Sean Dyche doing a hug. It's like a bear hug. It's like... What... Did he call you over or did you go come in?
No, it was a couch scenario.
Was it a couch? Hugging on a couch is deceivingly hard.
Stood up, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, oh, okay.
No, because that... Yeah, that would have been very strange. Yeah, couch hugs weird, isn't it?
It's hard to do that actually.
Yeah, especially if you're opposite each other, because you could fall into his lap or something.
Yeah, that would be the worst thing of all, wouldn't it? If you ended up
fell into his lap,
head on Sean Dyche's lap through a hug gone wrong.
No, it was that was something. Yeah, like, you know, he was very good around that time with me. I had a few issues as well, like. And you know, everyone around that club at Burnley were amazing with me.
It's quite an amazing journey that you go from that young lad that had to go into the manager's office and basically talk about, you know, wanting to move your career and do this and difficult discussions, to end up where it was and hugging Sean Dyche. Like it's actually quite an amazing, even in just the office, if you think about it, it's an amazing journey from that to the end.
It is, yeah. And like, coming sort of full circle, not being able to go into a manager's office to then like sort of having the career that I had, really, and it ending in a manager's office.
With a bit of a cuddle. I think that's great.
With a nice, it was, you know, he was not letting me, he was not putting anything in my head. He was just saying, like, it's your decision, whatever, you've had a great career and, you know, you've been well respected here. But yeah, decided to end it, and
not many people get that, I don't think.
No, I was lucky. I was so lucky, and like I'm so lucky now. But I my career, everything I did was just a dream, and like to have that was when people say, you know, do you miss it? I don't miss it because I had more than anyone could ever imagine.